that we are receiving. So, this way. Of course, yeah. Give it a sec. We're currently setting up a stream. Sorry, guys, it won't be taking very long over this. So, yeah, streaming live to Twitch and YouTube and TikTok and all the great ones in Kick. I think we are streaming to. So, oops, let's do that. Okay. Come on now. Going to playlists. I'm going to here. Yeah, they're showing up. That's great. Okay. Sorry for the audio distortion a sec, guys. I'm just going to test the audio. Make sure you guys are hearing things properly. Oh, that's coming through very quiet, isn't it? This music is too loud, I think. So, let's just hit allow on that one. Yeah, sorry about that. So, down to about there. Yeah, oh, bear with. I see what happened. Sorry about this. Wonderful. Let's try that. Should we do another audio check a sec? Sorry. Yeah. I did some clearing out of browser cookies earlier, and it's yeah. Let's just minimize that a sec. Problem is that it pumped all the music up. That's good. That's coming through. Is that okay, guys? If anyone's out there, just let me know if the ratio of music to voice is okay. And then we shall resume, I guess. Get going. We'll get going. Yeah? Okay, so what I need first of all is to, well, so a little look around here. Oh, look, we got a full-on movie studio here. Fairly green screen behind me. Let's just, yeah. Okay, so if we just, park this here, I guess. And then I gotta run around, don't I? Yeah, here we go. Look at this. So yes, welcome to a late night Blender modeling stream, which we're gonna be doing right now. Okay, so I'll find my position. I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching TikTok. I'm watching YouTube primarily, but I'm also watching TikTok. And Twitch, sort of. I'll be checking messages in the background, but I might not be super instant with them, so please do be patient with me. Just gonna give the audio one last check and make sure that's coming through okay. What are you doing right now? Yeah, that's great. That's coming through perfect. Right, let's get the show on the road then, hey? So, gotta find a place to park myself, guys, which is gonna be around roughly, no, over here? How's this? How is this looking? Is this good? Okay, just here I think is probably good. Alright, so by the way, if anyone's watching on TikTok, please feel free to share. If anyone's on Twitch, please do I think subscribe is the right term, or follow? I think follow. Yeah, I don't want too many. I don't want too many, just hit that follow button. That would be good, because I haven't really had much appreciation from Twitch yet. I'm trying, but I've sort of kept down the amount of broadcasting to Twitch. But if you do like what you're seeing, you want to see more of it, then by all means hit that sort of follow or subscribe or whatever button, and that'll sort of encourage me to sort of plow on, of course. Because I'm currently streaming to all platforms. I may not do that in the future. I'll be looking at the ones that are giving me the best response. So by all means, share it to your friends as well. If you think they'll be interested too. So, here we are in Blender, guys. So as you can see, this has come a little bit further since earlier. We've actually got a roof on here now. I've actually got the pool sort of carved out, but the pool is not quite long enough, you know. I kind of want to make that longer. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into object mode on this, mark this and this. Oh, hell, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Both. These are now no longer loop cats. Well, I mean, it might be okay. It might be okay. I kind of wanted that pool to stretch out a bit longer, but actually in reality, I don't really use this pool much. It's great for little gatherings, but yeah, kind of is what it is. Alright, let's just jump back. Anyone on Twitch? 2 viewers. Okay, well, hello Twitch people. How you doing? Can't see who you are, but hello anyway. And if we just jump to TikTok, let's see who's saying what. Anyone watching? I'm not sure. Those stats don't seem to be reliable. So I can see people joining, and hello if anyone's actually still there. But hello Rianne, who I think has just appeared. Hi. So yeah, tonight we are modelling in Blender. So why are we modelling in Blender? Sorry guys, I won't string this out. We're modelling in Blender because I'm trying to make an environment for Banter VR. Banter, of course, went live properly yesterday. They released their V1. Banter is available on Steam and also your VR headsets, which is lovely. So yeah, you can download it from Steam and have a look around. And what is it? It's a big VR, primarily physics-based gaming and social platform, and it's entered the myriad of sort of metaverse apps. And I do really like Banter. The community on there is incredible right now. It's probably one of the strongest communities that are open to new people. So if you're having trouble fitting into any kind of VR community right now, or you don't know where to start, do you know what? I would suggest Banter is a strong contender because of how the people are over there. So do make the most of that. All VR networks do tend to get a little bit more closed over time, but that is a good one to get into right now. And if you have any interest in sort of making worlds for it in Unity or Blender, also that's a strong one, because you can right now go off. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube by Lisa Curry and sorry, Skippy, frog in my throat. Lisa Curry and DZ and numerous others. I think Faye is also doing one. Who actually have a world building in Banter. They're great for about an hour in length, and they have a lot of content in them which you have to sort of pay attention. There's a few nuances, but something worth noting is that as of yesterday, Banter has moved up to Unity version 2022.3, I think, which is major, right? Oh, Red Legend Gaming, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, with Banter you can develop in Unity 2022.3. They are testing Unity 6 at the moment internally, but that's not going to be out anytime soon. They are just into early testing, but still exciting to know they're kind of thinking that far ahead already. There is a seriously forward thinking team there, and they are moving incredibly fast. The new physics character controller is really good. You now actually glide upstairs and ramps. If they've done so well with that, that must have taken a little bit of fiddling, but they now have probably the best character, a native character controller in any VR experience I've used, which is, I'm trying to think anyone who's done it better, and I'm struggling. I know that's a little bit subjective, but honestly, if you don't believe me, check it out. And I know a lot of maps are going to have to be also in worlds or spaces, they call them, they're going to have to be remade a little bit. Most of them work already, but there's a lot of creative talent actually flocking over to Banter now. Obviously, with it coming out in its first version 1.0, finally after like nearly 2 years, that is a strong time if you want to get noticed in a relatively small community that's going to grow and grow and grow exponentially. Now is the time to get over there. That is the one tip off I'll give you. And again, if you've been building in VR chat, you'll be pleased to know that you can build avatars, you can build sort of, your own worlds, all again in Unity. They don't use Udon. Of course, Udon is a made-up VR chat thing. They do use Unity visual scripting, which is an actual Unity thing. And you can use that over in Banter. That is a thing. They've just implemented now. And it works very well. I've done some sort of like moonlight effects and some simple rotations, but it didn't take much brain work to get there. But yeah, if you're interested, by all means, DZ has a channel, DZ Official, I think it's called, and he's really getting deep divey into visual scripting. He is one to watch. He's great at sharing knowledge. And on top of that, a very lovely guy. So yeah. Hey yo, that's me done with I say hard sell. I'm not selling it to you. It's just a good platform. I'm telling you about it. Because if you haven't heard about it, where have you been? So that's Banter. Yeah, but it's free. Go nuts. I'm not part of the team. Like, I just really admire what they're doing. It needs a good shout out. I love it when people do good things. Cool. All right. Let's have a look. So, oh, hey, Jason, thank you. I think, Jason, you've given me some coins or something. I still don't understand how this TikTok currency thing works, but I'll get there. I'm getting old, that's the problem. Okay, so let's get on. Sorry, you probably all came to watch me mess around in Blender, and here I am yakking. So let's have a sip of Stella Artois. Take Belgian beer, of course. Which is not my favourite beer, but it's quite strong. And down with it. And down with it. So you can see that the reference model is what I've got below. That's just a static image, and that's actually a static image of the last iteration, which I did try to do kind of to scale. But the problem is, since then I've actually released a brand new version of White Lotus in Horizon Worlds. And by the way, if you're ever in Horizon Worlds, it does have short opening times. I am not monetized. I am not paid by Massa. That's worth noting, right? So when I run social places, I run them for very limited hours, very exclusive hours of operation. The board is on the entrance of the White Lotus, and it does tell you when it's open. I actually come there at any other time. Well, it's just going to be empty, I'm afraid, because I say I'm not monetized. I'm not paid by Messa, therefore I don't have any kind of business model to actually place people in there and make it busy. So yeah, that's worth noting, that when you go into these virtual environments, that there is a lot of that going on. There's people being paid to stand there and make it look busy, which is, it's a business model. It's not any foul play, but it unfortunately does make rooms look busy. If you don't have that business model, you don't have that money coming in, that sponsorship, if you like, then yeah, you can't do that. There's nothing in it for you. What are you going to do? Pay them out of your own money? No. There's no return on it. So yeah. Cool. So this is the top-down view now, and I'm going to stick this into here. So I said I wouldn't rant, and yet here I am ranting. It's not really a rant. It's more a critique, I think. So, alright, that looks okay. I'm going to try and work out what I'm doing next. The water I'm not going to do in here. I'm going to add the water in Unity, because that's going to come with a shader, and the shader is going to produce like a really nice sort of bumpy water sort of effect. That'll be nice. But what I am going to do is I'm going to plow on and actually start adding the bar in, I think, today. So, unfortunately, I can't see the bar well in this poster, but I can see the general dimensions. The general dimensions are this very dark box here, so if I, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Make sure I'm sort of even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a cube, I guess, and then I'm going to grab that, pull it PM, just scale it right then, grab it again. Now, gosh, bear in mind, it's very late in the UK right now. It's actually midnight, so I'm really stretching myself. Oh, wait a sec. Oh no, I didn't want to create that cube, because what I've just done, I've done a real rookie move. I've created a cube inside another object. It's part of the other objects. If I just get rid of that, come out of that object, and it moved back into layout. Yeah, sorry, that was a problem. So we want to create this as a separate thing. So this I've called cube, and I need to work out what the heck it is. Or it is. It's not there. Oh wait. Oh no, that's a torch. So I'm going to see torch. See. Terrace. Torch. Just so I know. Good name conventions. Okay, let's see if quickly check in on the TikTok lot. How are you guys all doing over there? Thank you, Jason, for the like. Thank you very much. Minimize the TikTok now. Let's have a little look. Who have we got on Twitch? Anyone on Twitch? Let's have a quick look. 2 people on Twitch. Hello. How you doing? Say hello. Make sure you give me a follow, or whatever they call it on a Twitch. And I used to follow, and I used to subscribe on YouTube, isn't it? And it's Mavix! Oh my god, we've got Mavix over on YouTube. Legendary Horizon Worlds creator. I have 100% admiration for this guy. he just doesn't stop. This guy is a creative genius. Yeah, we love Mavix. How you doing over there, Mavix? You alright? We're just doing some really late Blender stuff here. Just 'cause why not? I got the week off work, so I'm just, as usual, I'm keeping myself busy morning, afternoon, and night, and morning. It's all good. Enjoying life, that's the main thing. But how are you anyway? You okay? Yeah, guys, if anyone's following me on YouTube, you can head over to the chat on YouTube and you can see Mavix is actually typing stuff, which is huge. Like, he's a really big creator on this platform, and also a handsome devil and a lovely guy. I wasn't paid to say that, by the way. I do what I do for nada. Okay. So, need to just switch back to this mode a sec. I need to turn off that, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Right. And then we're going to, I guess, now I'm not in edit mode for anything specific. I'm just going to add, oh, shiza, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Add a new, cube, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna add a cube, and then we'll just scale that down. So we're gonna sort of grab that along here. Now I've got snapping to edges turned on. That's gonna help me, because the next thing I need to do is to turn on X-ray mode so I can actually see what I'm doing against the reference. And oh crap! Oh wow, that's really hard to see. Can I go into another mode? Oh, that's a bit clearer. That works for me. Okay, so what I can do now is I can edit this. I need to sort of skew this a little bit. Came to check in on your subscribers. Yeah, I do love streaming. I'm trying to stream a little bit more as I'm moving into Blender space. Because I think I've done a lot of sort of silly skits in Horizon Worlds, which people seem to enjoy. But I want to start doing some sort of longer form content. Fine, I want to get back to streaming again because I've been a bit lazy with that. But I think streaming when you're building stuff is more, I think it's more watchable to people than just running around and being crazy in Horizon Worlds. I found this, I spent 2 months doing the latter, and it didn't work out so well for me. I think people didn't like it. Maybe I'm just not that entertaining when I'm running around. I don't know. No offense taken. But yeah, I tend to find I get better feedback on like tutorials and like these jam sessions. So that's good. I always respond to feedback. I'm watching those likes and dislikes. One thing I learned though, actually interestingly, like dislikes don't actually affect anything. I always thought like having a dislike was like, oh, that's really bad, but they don't. They just report back to you as the creator to say that someone hit dislike, but they don't actually really do anything past that, apparently. I forget who it was. There was some channel or some blog I was reading, and it was like at the moment that dislikes are just for the creator to see it. That's huge. Like, obviously they're just just a marker, so you can sort of read it as a ratio, I think is what they said. If you say, right, so you've got 60 likes and you put like, 1 dislike, then okay, you've just got some person who's being a bit of a difficult, right? And that's okay. Carry on, crack on in it. But yeah, if you've like got a 50-50 split, then actually that can be read one of two ways. Either, yeah, it's just not that great content, or you've said something or caused a split which has interested people, because as we know, and I'm not going into any politics or anything on this channel in any place, but we know that 50-50 splits tend to be the most interesting things. So when you see those half and half dislikes and contentious opinions, that's not always a bad thing necessarily. It's not something to aim for. I find that funny. But yeah, it doesn't affect the algorithm, it doesn't hit your channel, so be a little bit bold, right? Right, so I think I'm gonna stop that there. I think I'm gonna... I can't remember, did I split this wall? I did, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I did. That's fine. So I'm just gonna sort of squish this up a little bit now. Nope. Yeah, that's the one. Make sure that's the only thing I've got selected. So if I go side on now, I should be able to. I'm gonna have to guess this a little bit. I have no visual indicator, but if I grab that and pull it up on the Z using this, I'm gonna say sort of about this level feels right. Get feeling. And then this one, the wet to share, we're gonna say like, yeah, on the Z again. We're gonna take that down to about maybe, what's now? Yeah, we'll have to check the sizing. This is a separate object, so you can move it around. There it is. Oh, it seems a bit wide, to be honest. Just jump in here, grab that, pull it down to right here. I think that's probably okay, because the next thing I can do is really to grab that on the Z, pull it up a little. That seems okay. And then what I want to do is something like this. So I'm going to use the F3 menu to say I want to do it like a loop cat and split, right? That loop cat and slidey, I'm sorry. And I want to do this just like here for me. Oh, there we go. Push. Good. And then I can sort of I'll do this all from memory, right? So I don't actually know if this is the right thing, but so we go side on, and then if we just grab that, yeah, we don't need to extrude it like that. And I think that's, oh, that did not go well. So if we just grab that and then we'll do it on the Y. Yeah, okay, it's my snapping screwed that up. So there we go. I think that's now created that sort of thing. So at the moment the aim is hey Seventh Seraph. The aim is to try and replicate as close as I can without being too pedantic what the White Lotus looks like in Horizon Worlds. And that's going to give me a nice base then to upload into Banter. Which of course, so I can import this into Unity. I can start putting my own custom water shaders on it, and, you know, things that I can sort of just cook up in the background. And I can create a nice world in Banter. But let's see, if I start looking at perhaps other environments, well, that means I can also serve the White Lotus to lots of other platforms as well, which could be kind of cool. But the mesh is going to be right. The technology and the scripting, as I said, if I wanted to do the NPR chat group, which I can't see myself doing, to be honest, that would involve learning about a UDA, I guess. But if I want to go down the Banter route, which I do, that's what I'm primarily doing this for right now. That would be Unity's visual scripting, which I think used to be called Bolt, but that is an official thing that is done by Unity. So the scripting can be different per platform, right? But yeah, okay. So it's just come out of here before I lose my place. If I just set this back to sort of flat shit. Oh wow, look at that. So you can see that with some of the shadow work coming in, which isn't baked. That's all just real-time lighting. I want to add, like, even though this is modeled very much like the Horizon Worlds one, I do want to start doing some really exciting stuff in here. Like, for example, even though I'm working with cylinders for geometry's sake in Horizons, I want to start doing things like this, right? So if I, Phil, go. What? I've lost my brain. I'm trying to do a loop select. There we go, that's a loop select. It's just so light I couldn't see it. But then what I want to do is I want to do like press F3 and I want to do like bevel, right? So bevel edges, okay, like that. And then let's see if we can make this jump. So I can actually make these like a really nice sort of curve like that. We want to do that. That's pretty sexy. If I do that, right, you can see that should have applied the bevel to every surface. ABA, can't really see it because I got all this mess going on, but yeah, you can actually see on these steps, because they're array transforms, they're just scaling up each time, that you've actually got the bevel repeat on this. That's pretty nice, but I want to not do that at the moment. I've got to keep this geometry simple, just to get the proportions right before I start getting fancy. Once I know that everything is in the right place, then that is the time to start really sort of making those environments like a little bit beyond Horizon, sort of primitive, where everything is sort of quite flat and blocky. We could start bringing in sort of organic sort of deformations and sort of, there's leveling materials and shaders to add a bit of variance. But yeah, that's it. It's like I'm aiming to build exactly like I build in Horizons and these other platforms, but then to really move it on, if I can, to the next level. But I have a lot of lading to do, right, guys? I'm really at the bottom of the ladder here, and I know a lot of people who are lading this kind of stuff probably feel this way as well. You get a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, you know certain things, you don't know everything, and you get stumped easily. And there's so many different skills and disciplines to learn. And it can feel overwhelming, but honestly, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's not, no one's racing. You just try to do better than you did yesterday. That's the main thing. And keep focused on that. And some days you may have a crap day, and you may not feel like doing any of it, and that's fine. You know, it's absolutely fine. But you just got to keep sort of pushing yourself on over that battlefield. The battlefield of self. But as long as you can get through every day and learn one or two things that are going to change the way you work, even a little, then it's a major win. Like I said, this is my 5th rebuild of the White Notice in, but technically 5th rebuild there anywhere, but I've got to get the basic meshing right, and the basic meshing is what the colliders run on, okay? The detail that we add afterwards is going to be and I will sort of bring it to life. But yeah, it's a lot of things are not exactly the same as they are in the Horizon ones. Like I tried to match the numbers of these sort of spikes and fences here, but you'll notice I've got sort of like one-sided walls, which is great because no one ever gets behind these walls. And that's a good game design principle if you're ever doing that. So player's never going to be behind there, just remove it. Because it's just less surfaces that have to be rendered. That's just kinder on the headset. Yeah. So like, let's just check. TikTok is like, sorry TikTok guys if I've been ignoring you, not intentionally. Hey, what is this we're building? Lulu, this is the White Lotus. It is the White Lotus. Oh my god, we had a little madam on the shoe as well. Amazing. God, all the celebs are coming out. People think I don't notice. I do. Great. That's great. Look at that. So, wow. Lovely. Okay, so, the next thing we'll do is I just want to make sure I've got a material on all my surfaces. So when I'm sort of grey boxing in Blender, what I will do is I'll make sure that everything is using the default texture. And, have I got a camera in this? Because if I haven't, I should probably add one. It's not super important. I can go to the render view, I guess. But you can see like this. Oh, why are I do that? The floor is completely bloody see-through. I don't remember deleting that. That's nuts. Did I shut the floor or something? Wow. I am kind of mystified as to why that's a thing. Because well, I think I need to add some lights into my scene. So if I just add a new collection, okay, and that's going to be called lights. Because I won't want to export the lights, I don't think, but I do want to get onto shadow baking. And by the way, actually, talking about shadow baking, if anyone hasn't seen Pinata's newest build, Pinata MJ, British build on the platform, oh my god. I forget it's called though, but look for Pinata MJ and look at his latest build. It is really good. I'm going to do a little trailer on it later. I took about a minute's worth of footage. So keep an eye on the YouTube channel and Instagram. But yeah, he's done an absolute sterling job of that. Everything. It's like an apartment with like 2 or 3 rooms in it. Wow. Absolutely wow. What an absolute start. To pump out that as your first sort of tri-mesh world in Horizon Worlds. That is some good effort. And what an absolute legend. And he must be so proud of that and deservedly so. Right. Oh shit. Control A, Control Shift A. No, I don't it. Oh, okay. So I need to add a new light now. So new. So, let's say light. I need to get into light probes as well. I gotta have a day where I just ground my excitement for a bit and just really sort of like, was that a sun lamp? Maybe that'll work. And I just sort of say, right, no distractions. I'm just going to sit down and learn all these terms, like light probes, what are they? Geometry nodes, what are they? And just like go through it, like 10 minutes a piece or whatever. I did see, there was a tutorial actually for a Substance Painter, which Substance Painter is quite an expensive, but it seemed quite worthwhile, Adobe sort of package. So painting meshes with like really nice sort of generative textures that can layer on. That looks good. And there was a video out there which said like, oh yeah, learn everything you need to know about it to really do like great things within 1 hour. And I think I can stretch 1 hour. I'm gonna give it a go. So right, it's just 2 seconds, guys. Alright, let's just move back this way a sec because I'm kind of in the way. But, so, what we're gonna do is, I said just turn around just a smidge. Okay, so, Thyros, hi, Jipo sound, Jipus, I don't know how to pronounce that, mate. Cool. So let's just quickly check, is there anyone watching on Twitch? Because if so, I should say hello. Don't think there's anyone on Twitch. That's okay. Right, big trail goes. Right, a massive yawn. Okay. So what I want to do is I may have to sort of like kill a stream for a sec just to bring in an image. I'm not sure. I'm not really set up. But anyways, well, I might just generate an image actually. So, if we go down to these materials, which you can't see at the moment. Materials. Oh, look at that. Oh shit, we have to do everything, am I? Oh, why not? Material. Is that applied? It has not, so. Oh wow, is this? Oh, I can't matey apply materials, can I? Oh yeah, that's an empty, so that can't have materials. If we go in here, we just select this material. I'm getting quicker with this, guys. Much quicker. Yeah, I'm just using the generically named material. Great. So now we've got that material, I'm just going to hit save on that. So the other thing I need to work out actually is the shader node system. I don't currently understand that at all. Enough it's a weak spot in my knowledge. But again, I found a video on Blender the other day. It was like, oh, we're going to spend 20 minutes going through like all of the Blender shader nodes, all the ones that matter to you, and how to use them. And I'm going to try that as well, so that should be good. Yeah. Right, so I'll just come out here. So everything's now been assigned that material. So what I'm going to do is change that base color to like red, and I should see everything's turned to red. And that's good. That's going to just help me easily confirm that everything is under the power of that same shader. So now I'm going to set it back to sort of a grey kind of colour. Because a lot of people don't know this, but the White Lotus is actually predominantly grey. In fact, it's almost entirely grey. Since I have 2 or maybe 3 different shades of grey. And the reason for that is because the lighting is actually done by scripted lights. So if I just add a light in here, I'm not actually going to add the lights into this thing, because the lights I will want to be adding probably into Blender, and then use something like Bakery to actually light the scene. So sorry, let's just do this. If I go light, I go, it's not an area light, it's not a spotlight, it's a point light, standard point light, our old friend. Oh, look at that. So if I just bring this down, okay, and then we're gonna bring this in just to help us look at the roughness of these materials, because that's a good thing to sort of get the hang of. Oh wow. True. There's a door behind you as well that I haven't cut, and I'll need to put that curtain in as well, but I might just model those separately this time. Okay, so if I just sideline that and then broke, I'm still thinking of County Lally, that's crazy. Chat, I'm just flying all around the place. What am I orbiting around? If I say point, and can I say like cursor? No? View. Show active. Okay, I really don't know what's going on here. I appear to put myself in a camera hell. Yeah, whoa, okay. No, nice. Go this way. Come up there. Oh, we're inside it. Okay. Alright, what are you even rotating around? It's so nuts. Cursor to active. Right. Is that going to control what my camera's doing? No. Oh, whatever. I give up. Okay, so what I need to do now is when this point light, I'm going to set it to a fancy colour, like a really nice one of these types of colours. Yeah, that's cool. That works. But the material that I've used on everything else, right? Set the roughness high. What happens? No, set it low. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that diffuses that like quite a lot. Alpha? Alpha should be 0, right? Oh, what that's Fred. Why? Doing? That's nuts. Oh, I see ya. I would have thought that alpha high would have meant to be transparent. That's a new one. Okay. Yeah, alpha highs. Forget enough. Hey, specular needs to be less shiny, I think. So if we say, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, less shiny, I think. Specular is also always the shine, isn't it? Wound. Okay, wonderful. I think with transmission, was it? Wait. Oh shit. Whoa, that was cool. Threat. Oh shit. What am I talking about? Is so if we just take that, I don't think that's going to change anything. So, oh, what's the IOR? I don't even know what that is. No. Fine. Metallic. Oh, shiny. It's not what I want. Boom. Base color. Let's take that dark tone, I guess. Ooh. That's cool. Cool. Right. Time's chats. Oh yeah. So we got. Cool. Hey, San Miguel, you right? Can do a setback. Base colors is something a little lighter. Oh, that really hits my eyes. So it's actually going to be the dark room, so what we're seeing here is kind of lies. We're not going to see that kind of amount of shading. And these, to be honest, I need to look at geometry nodes now to vary these shapes more randomly, because I've done it using Pro Rick. Competing Pro Arrays and Pro Builder. Actually, Pro Array, sorry, that's a misrepresentation. Pro Arrays is not part of Pro Builder. Pro Arrays is a separate product made by someone else, but it plugs into Pro Builder in Unity. Very nice. Pro Builder, if you don't know, is Unity's answer to sort of a 3D modeling application within Unity. That's very competent. It's very, very competent, but other things I need to focus on is how to export models out of Unity. Yeah, because I've got a really great shadow baking application inside Unity called Bakery, which is like a GPU-based shadow render. It's very, very competent. It's fast. It's all of the above that. Unfortunately, it's a Unity only plugin you can't bring it into Blender, so I need to know how I can get the shadow apps out. And I've read, and in theory, it's incredibly possible. Yeah, a lot of people said that it shouldn't be difficult at all, but I had a look and I was a bit like, yeah, I don't know. So yeah. All good. Right. Quickly check the chats, then we'll plow on. What time is it? Oh, it's quarter to 1. It's fine. Wait, so, bar was what I wanted to do here. I seem to be circling around, nothing in particular is crazy. Big. So, that's the bar roof. And now, if I just take this up. No, how do I minimize all these? I have to mint it. Oh, I bet there's a button that does all this. Hit. Okay, then lights. I will take the reference out as well. I think that needs to be behind sound. Great. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the proportions would be quite hard to tie down this. Apparently it's a VR plugin, so cool. Apparently it's a VR plugin for Blender where you can actually fly through your walks for your models when you're making them, that's quite interesting to me. Hey. I think once you've got a pipeline set up, it is very easy to actually push stuff to Banter anyway, so I'd rather probably just do that, to be honest, for the sake of it. So that's the bar canopy. Let's just remove that, but actually the dimensions will be useful to me, so if I now put a mesh, it's just going to be a type of cube, but I guess I need to scale that down. I need to apply the scales on a lot of these objects, because I think when I import them first, I'm going to go up the belly wall, because we know that scaling is a bit of a fishy one. Okay, so G, look, t-shirt. Hold, can you go? Okay, so. Okay. Oh. Yeah, very good. Go down here. We are going to G that across on the x-axis. I think, yeah, it's up there. I think that's good enough, guys. So, I know to do. Promise the busier this bar gets, the harder it's going to be to place things. So I think I've played it right so far. Need some. There we go. Okay, so. I can kind of guess the dimensions of things, but I think that's probably the bar. General scale of things. Just go with that. And then we'll go there. So I'm probably going to finish this room relatively soon, guys. I have one more beer and then head to bed. I might, if anyone's around, actually, I might just hang around in sort of Horizon Central for a bit, because I like doing that. Oops, don't do that. Oh, shit bags. No, we don't want to do that. Just tearing that object out. What the hell? Okay. So let's pull ourselves in, and I need to grab on the y-axis, not the x. And I'm going to do it to the edge. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can do it just about here, to be honest. So yeah, I meant there's a back shelf in this too, right? A few moving parts to this. Do you wonder if this will work better? So if we say you're up, stretch it along the, I think it's the y-axis. That's fine, but do it to this edge. It seems to be liking that. Considerable butterfly on there. Okay, let's leave it alone. Great. Oh, I'm so looking forward to putting the shelving unit with all the coloured bottles glowing behind it. That's going to be so pretty. I want to put in labels on the bottom. It's going to be so good. I'm going to make the bottles too. Oh, I get so excited now. Low poly bottles. Probably put a little bit of deformation on them just to make them look good as well. Okay. I really do want to get the hang of like teleport buttons and stuff in Banter. That would make me so happy to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna save that project now. I think, to be honest, I am really out of steam. It's 1 a.m. and I've had a bit 3 beers, so I'm kind of good, I think. So I'm gonna just save up there. And we'll bid you guys a very good night. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you succeed at whatever projects you're working on. And yeah, have a good time, be nice to each other, no negative comments, etc. I love them. Either way, just have a good time, yeah. I'll see you later.